I am from a small town outside of Buffalo, New York. I graduated IUS in 2013. Going to college was a long-time goal of mine. I was scared to death when I went to school. Going back, when I graduated from high school, I didn't like school. I wasn't interested in school, and my counselor pretty much told me, you know, you're not college material. So I had that in my head for many years. And so when I decided that I was going to prove this counselor wrong and prove it to myself that, you know, I could do this if I wanted to. And so that's how I started wanting and then going to school. And IUS, the moment I walked in there, it was where I needed to be. In working in the print shop, I also took papermaking classes, and through papermaking, which is also a process of pressing fibers, I started working with pressed fruits and vegetables, and I would pulp them and make them into paper, and then being inquisitive as to how I could push that even further, I continued and found a small article on pressing fruits and vegetables. I couldn't find much information on it, but what I found I took and then took that to a different level where it works for me. My experience at IUS was really uplifting and a really great experience. I learned a lot. I loved working with younger students. They inspired me as well. My mentor, Brian Jones, he was my professor in printmaking. He allowed me to push the fruits and vegetables idea. At times he didn't know what I was doing, but he trusted that I knew what I was doing. I have a great memories of IUS and wonderful experiences there. My process and how I preserve the clothing, because the clothing is actually made out of pressed fruits and vegetables, there's a lot of process to this to bring it to a point where it is wearable and that it's not going to fall apart or mold or anything of that sort. Projects I'm working on right now, about 3 different projects, but the most important one right now, which starts in the fall, is I have been working in the last 7 years for Cudmore, Kentucky Museum of Arts and Crafts. They do a runway show every April for their fundraiser, and so I've been honored enough to have my garments shown in the show. What I enjoy most about making the clothing is, number one, the process. Although in the beginning the process can be a little tedious and boring because of having to be on top of the pressings. Pressing fruits and vegetables, you must change them twice a day in the press in order for them to start drying or to a point where I can sculpt them or mold them. So that part, the process part, and then seeing the end result. I think the end result just excites me and then I want to do something more. I would like to expand my work. I have these ideas of these pieces being in museums. They're uniquely made. They're one-of-a-kind pieces that I don't know of any other artist that's doing it at this degree. Of course, I would like to sell some of it, and But I also would like some of the proceeds to go to organizations that help with homeless or the people that need food and stuff like that.